Hey guys, today I'm uploading something that is really not kind of the content I upload. So I'm going to be exploring the 3 wisdom literature books of the Bible, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Job. So the first book I'm exploring in this video is Proverbs. So they all represent like a person at different ages, and it's telling us that it's something different every time. But it boils down to one sentence. So anyways, I'll tell you that at the end of the video. So let's get into what is Proverbs. So Proverbs is kind of representing this bright young teacher. And she pretty much is smart about everything. In the Proverbs, the name of the book, just its name, that book fits up to his name. So there's a bunch of wonderful proverbs in this book, because hint the name. So and they all boil down to be wise and love the Lord. So that's pretty much what Proverbs is. So there's a verse that really can counteract and is my favorite. Withhold not good power to whom it is due, Proverbs 3:27, which that means don't keep a reward from someone who deserves it when it's in the power of your hand to do it. So, pretty much boils down to love the Lord with all your heart and be wise in Christianity. So, on to the next book. Okay. Here's Ecclesiastes. So, the next one is this middle-aged critic and the author of the book. The author introduces the critic and pretty much wants to turn your view of the world upside down. So, pretty much what the critic explains is 3 things of life that we can't really change, and I'm warning you. These are really intense. We good? Okay. So, the first one is the march of time. So, this is what boils down to what the critic says. Generations go and generations come. The earth has been here long before us and will be long after. Nobody remembers old people. Nobody remembers old people, and they never will. So, which that means, the world goes by so fast, just stuff happens, and you can't control it. And the march of time is really a whole phenomenon that I'm not going to get into details of. This video would be an hour long. So, I just want to keep this video short. So, the second thing is we are all eventually going to die. So, what he says is, well, I'm not really going to get into detail with that because that's really complicated, but pretty much he says, I'm not going to boil it down to the specifics, but sorry, if you got to check another channel out to do that. But pretty much what he says is all this madness and chaos on the earth, all humans have the same destiny. The rich, the poor, the old, the sick, the blind, anyone. And we all will eventually join the dead. And I'm like, man, this book is depressing. But, and here's the third thing, which is also depressing. Warning you again. The randomness of life. So, this is the one that pretty much covers both of the other ones. So, the randomness of life. Nobody knows what's going to happen in life, and nobody knows which way your life is going to go. But pretty much he boils down to what it says is, your life is random, and anything could happen. So, stop trying to control it. Don't waste your time. And that is really true. So, No one knows if you're going to get bankrupt, if you're going to get wealthy. But if you try to control your life and make a better life, it'll lead to your downfall, aka death. So, that is the surprising wisdom of Ecclesiastes. And into the more positive book of the next one. I'm warning you, this may be really confusing because Job is... So, the next book is Job. So, I'm going to tell you the story of Job. So, he's this... First, it starts with in the heavens, about a heavenly, it's a heavenly command center. And this guy just comes up to God, called the Satan, and which really means the opposer and the evil one. So, which pretty much translates to Satan in English. So it's the devil. Yeah. That's what this is going to be about. So, well, not really. Anyways, so Satan says Job is only doing right because he is wealthy, and if you take everything away from him, he will not love you anymore, God. And God agrees to this, and he allows Satan to do anything he wants except harm Job. So, Satan takes everything Job has. Everything Job has. He takes it all away. His sons, they die. All his family, dead. And he still prays to God, and he still thinks that God is just and wise. But that really only goes on for chapters 1 and 3 of Job. In the third one, he starts to show his true colors. He starts thinking, the Lord is corrupt. He says, pretty much, the Lord is corrupt. The Lord is corrupt and unjust. So his friends come up to him and try to comfort him, he says, and they just make up random hypothetical sins Job have to done to deserve all this. But God comes down to him in the form of a storm, takes him in a tour across the universe. Then Job realizes this was a test. It's not that he really passed the test. It's not really that. So it's pretty much just testing Satan and see. Well, God is testing Job. He is testing Job. So, yes, and Job passed the test. And then God gave him twice as much things as he had before. And now Job is the kind of guy you want to go and ask questions to, because he's seen a lot. And that voice is like an old, withered man who has seen a lot in his days. And so, that wraps up the 3 books of wisdom literature in the Bible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and so pretty much the whole 3 wisdom literature boils down to fear the Lord. So, how you guys enjoyed this video? I know this is a longer video than usual, but still. So, if you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to share the word of God from me, or share sign language for other songs, because that's on my channel too. So, without any further ado, goodbye, everybody.